Hey there, all my pink beauties. It's your girl Pinky, and I am coming to have some Pinkee'S lingo time with you, beautiful ladies. How Pinkee'S lingo came up, it's because I was talking to my best friends today, and they were like, "Have you ever stopped to think that we know you, and what you're talking about when you say certain things, but your other pink ladies on your YT channel and all your other social media probably don't know what the hell you're talking about because you have your own way of talking." This is true. I've never taken that into consideration, and I would just like to say, if I have done that, I apologize. Yes, I do. So, what most of you may not know is I'm all mixed up. And what I mean by that is, I have all kind of blood flowing through my veins. My pop was from Belize. That's my Belizean side. So I tend to talk really fast. So sometimes I'm trying to pace myself and learn to slow down so that you ladies will understand me. And then we're from Belize City, and Belizeans speak mainly English, Spanish, and Creole. So everyone doesn't speak everything. They may understand it, but they not necessarily speak it. And of course, we speak Belizean, just like there's Jamaicans and Africans and Ethiopians, and they have their native languages. The same thing with my cultural on my dad's side, my pop side, and then on my mommy's side, she's the Southern Belle. My mom is from Chicago, Illinois, but her original family, majority of them are from Mississippi, Georgia, and yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, somewhere up in there, and Illinois. So I got the Southern hospitality, then I got the cuckoo side where I talk fast, and sometimes my accent may come out and it may be a little heavy, and I apologize for that. So I'm just going to share with you ladies a few things that your girl Pinky say, that if you ever hear me say it on video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about and the way that I used it. So also feel free, if it's something that your girl Pinky needs to know that you say, that if you were talking to me and we were having a conversation and I'd be like, what the hell did she say? At least I know what you're talking about. I could be like, boom, I know exactly what my girl's talking about. That's how I want you pink ladies to feel when I talk to you, because you know I come and share with you pink ladies a lot. So I wrote down a few things. Well, I didn't write it down. My best friend wrote it down. And she was like, this is some things you need to explain to them, because when you said it to me, I didn't know what you were talking about. So I was like, all right. The first thing, if I come to you and I be like, pink ladies, I had to read her rights, or I had to read him his rights. Basically what I'm saying is, I told somebody to shut the F up, and I didn't care about how they was feeling, if I hurt their feelings, if they was in their feelings. It was a whatever moment. They took me there, and I just didn't care. So I was like, you know what? It's time for me to read you your rights, and then you need to keep it moving. So that's what that means. If you ever hear me say, I read somebody their rights, that's all it is. It was a whatever moment. I didn't give a F. I said what I wanted to say. I don't care if I hurt your feelings. If you was in your feelings, I probably won't even recall what I said, and I'm not going to apologize for it, because you took me there, and therefore you really had to take me there for me to say that. Yeah. So that's what that means. Secondly, I always say worldwide. Man, that girl is worldwide. Wow. Sometimes you can be worldwide. Why are you acting? And what that basically means when you hear me say worldwide is you team too much. You're doing too much. And then I give you this face, meaning I'm not believing what you're saying anyway, so you need to take a couple steps back and shut up and leave it alone and let it go, because it's for the birds. I don't believe you. That's what I mean by worldwide. Can it act right? By now, you pink ladies know what that means. And feel free to use anything that I'm saying, because it's going to throw a lot of people off. They won't know. Can it act right? You ladies know what that is. Only thing is, you have to decide what serving of can it act right does the situation or the person deserve. Some people may need a gallon. Some people may need a case. Some people may need a swig. Some people may need a drip. Some people may need a shot, a sip. It depends on the situation and the person, and you dish it out to them. So somebody can be acting a damn fool, and enough is enough, and you be like, you know what? You need to go drink you a gallon of Act Right and sit the hell down, take several seats, and shut the hell up. So you dish that out. A private summer. Private summer to me is another word for menopause. I don't like that damn word. It sounds ugly to me, and it seems like I just don't like it. And my mommy and TT and my best friends and everybody, oh, you having menopause? You in turn 40? Ha, you thought you weren't gonna have it. First of all, I don't think the spit is funny. So therefore, leave me alone. I decided to create a word. You know how people say, you have your private time, your private moment. I have private summers. My private summer, I deal with my heat and my sweat at that moment how I want to deal with it. So I keep me a fan in my purse, and I keep me some bottled water or however, and then I woosah and I deal with it. That menopause, listen to it, just sounds ugly, but it do sound like the men all pause when I walk into the room. Woo. I would have to mess that, but I thought about that. That was jamming. Mary Jane girls. Yeah, so I don't use menopause. Private summers. Next, floetry. I don't walk around talking about, my period about to start. I'm cramping. I just simply say, okay, floetry's here. I'll deal with y'all later. Everybody know what I'm talking about. And they say, how you come up with floetry? And I'm like, no, I'm not talking about Marsha Ambrosius. It's getting late. Why you gotta be here? No, I'm not talking about that group, even though that CD was banging. Because with me, it just flowed. I don't know how everybody else works. Somebody might flow, and then you may skip, and it got a bump, and it might, do the wop. I don't know. I don't know how everybody necessarily, releases their floetry. And I just flow, and I rather just woosah and be to myself and take my meds to keep me from saying, I'm cramping and all that. One word, floetry. So you can borrow that if you like to. Next, kitties. Kitties are shoes, but they are BS shoes. Kitties are shoes. Let's just say we went to the mall and we all trying on stilettos and wedge heels and cute shoes, not flats. We're not trying on flats, we're trying on heels. And then you go over to a wall where you find a shoe that's 3 inches and you still about to pay $70 for it, and you're clucking around in it. That's like them little Barbie shoes. That's exactly what they look like. You know how you see the little kids walking around with the little Barbie shoes and it's hollow and it be clack, clack, clacking. Put them spits back. Don't nobody want to hear that or see that. That's not cute. Why you not over here on that grown woman wall? Put them kitties back. You're wasting money. You can just go ahead and buy you a flat shoe. I can see if, your doctor told you or your ankle was messed up or, it was something of that nature. But why are you going to go pay $70 for a 3-inch heel when you can just go ahead and get you a flat and go to one of these, Ross. You can go to Marshall's, TJ Maxx. You can even go to Target. You can go to Payless and get you a cute flat shoe. What's the point? So I don't do kitties. If I do kitties, it's a flat. I don't have time for the little 3 inches, and I'm not going to waste my money on that. So I tell my best friend, put them kitties back and come on over here, into grown woman world. Over here with us grown ass women, you don't need that. And then they be laughing. They be like, you right. And they be like, I want some height. You can't get no height on no 3-inch heels unless my niece or somebody, and she's 1. So I'm like, we ain't gonna do that. So those are what kitties are. Next, be my friend. If you hear me say be my friend, it's basically me saying that your breath is humming. It's a little tart. So therefore, you either need some gum, you need to use some mouthwash and gargle, you need a mint, you need to something. We got to do something to get rid of the tartness. And I don't want you leaning over talking about, I got something to tell you. And I be like, I got something to tell your ass. Your breath is humming, you know. And people can be real loud. Ooh, girl, your breath. When they making faces and everybody will like, what's wrong? That's embarrassing. We don't do that. I told you we got to look out for one another. Me and my pink ladies, my best friends, we don't do that. So I came up with a thing is, if I'm sitting next to you and I smell it, I don't have to be real nasty about it. I can have a piece of gum or something in my hand, a Tic Tac, and I'd be like, be my friend. And she know exactly what I'm talking about. If I don't have it in my hand and I be like, be my friend, she either gonna have it in her purse, or we know we got to get it for her, or she knows she got to get it for herself. Just looking out for each other. That's all. It's called team friendship. That's all that is. So that's what I mean by be my friend. You just be nice about it. And then glassmaker. Glassmaker is somebody who comes standing your way like you wasn't watching the same thing they was watching, or you wasn't in the store reading something, a price, and they just come stand right in front of you. So my first thing is, are you a glass maker? Anybody in your family make glass? And they like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, you not transparent. Pinky can't see through you. Move out the way. Step your ass to the side so we both can look and read. But don't come stand in front of me. I'm watching TV, watching a show, and you standing right there. You get to see what happened. Then I missed the spit. And then I'm in the supermarket and you put your basket right in front of me. I'm looking at the same price, trying to figure out how much a loaf of bread costs, just like you. I'm trying to find the ingredients, the seasoning, salt, the black pepper, just like you. So why come stand in front of me like I can see through you and still see what I'm trying to see? Move your ass. So if that's what I mean by a glass maker. And I tell people that in the store, I be like, excuse me. I was like, you make glass? You're a glass maker? Anybody in front? And they, no. And I'm like, well, can you scoot over? It's, you know, because sometimes excuse me don't work. They claim I don't understand, even though I speak it in Spanish. Con permiso. You know, I can give it to you in all kind of languages, but instead of me going through all of that, sometimes I just, you know, I throw in a little sarcasm. That's what it's called. And then flunky. A flunky is a person that know better but don't want to do better. For example, my best friend drives a truck. You can't get a truck in a compact space. They have that there for a reason. She trying to squeeze her big ass truck in this little ass space. And I'm telling her, listen here, when you squeeze in there, you going to scratch up your car, the next person's car, and you going to mess up rear view mirrors. Oh, no, I know my truck. I can get in there. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to stand back. Do you, and I'm going to stand back, and we'll see what happens. End results. Right, bang, crack, crack, scratch. Oh, damn, I'm done. And I'm like, we're not even about to be loud and have this issue because I told you this. You tried to make it seem like I was just intervening in your business where I was trying to be a friend and tell you, but you didn't want to listen. Well, I thought because on another one I didn't. Well, we ain't at the other one. We here at this one, and I'm looking at you visually telling you it ain't going to work. So you knew better. You didn't want to do better. That made you a flunky. That was a flunky move. So, you know, you do a lot of people, you know how you be like, you knew better. Why'd you do that? Instead of yelling. I had time to be yelling. I was like, you're a flunky. What you mean I'm a flunky? Did you know better? Yes, you're a flunky. Move on. Let them think about it. Let them think about it. And you just smile. Smirk. See you later. And last but not least, y'all hear me say spit a lot. And I know I do in these videos. I say spit. S-P-I-T. And spit is a nasty word because I don't like nobody spitting on me, around me, or whatever the case may be. It's gross. You spit on me, we're going to have a serious problem. Now, you're spitting around me or whatever, I'd just be like, did you really have to do that? But Spit is a nasty word because the word shit is a nasty word. So therefore, I have my younger pink minis and the mini me's running around. You know, the mini me's are the fellas and the pink minis are the girls. And TT try not to, curse so much. And, I try not to curse just to be cursing. I'm not saying I don't curse, because I do curse. I'm trying to get better. I'm still a work in progress, y'all. So no judging here. Just keep me in prayer about it. So instead of me saying shit, I say spit. And like I'm trying to come up with a whole new thing for Christmas instead of ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. I was like, I gotta think of something cuter than that, because I don't want to be no ho 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 all for the next month. So I was like, I gotta create something new. I ain't thought of it yet. When I do, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, I use spit instead of shit. So those are my lingo words that I use mostly on hand. Feel free to use them. Comment below and let me know it's something that you use in your vocabulary or your vocabulary that I may need to know or I might want to borrow. Okay? Love you, pink ladies. Please like, share, and comment. Please like, share, or comment, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.